Hey guys, welcome to Trending Buzz channel focused on delivering the hottest daily news and viral stories from across the US. Fast, fresh, and straight to the point. Well, buckle up, because apparently Elon Musk walking into a building now qualifies as a national crisis. Yep, quick visit to the Pentagon and boom, cue. The Twitter meltdowns, wild conspiracies, and full-blown media circus. At this rate, Elon could sneeze and someone would file a FOIA request. But this time, it's different. This time, things got weird. Like, wait, is he building an Iron Man suit with government funding? Weird. Let's dive into what really happened. Because trust me, beneath the memes and hot takes, there's some serious smoke. And possibly a Pentagon-sized fire. So here's the scoop. On March 14th, Elon Musk reportedly met with top Pentagon officials, including Deputy Secretary of Defense Kathleen Hicks. And no, it wasn't a lunch date to discuss flamethrowers or launch a Dogecoin defense system.
For the low price of $277 million, you too can gain special access to the country's national security apparatus. Extraordinary blockbuster new reporting in the New York Times reveals that Donald Trump's biggest donor and de facto wingman / co-president, Elon Musk, had been set to get a briefing on the U.S. military's plans for any possible conflict with China. Given that Elon Musk has extensive business interests in China and is the head of a major defense contractor, SpaceX, it is both a tremendous conflict of interest and a potential national security risk all rolled into one. This morning, Elon Musk arrived at the Pentagon. He was greeted by the Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth. Now, what happens next gets a little murky. Since that reporting first broke, Team Trump has repeatedly and furiously denied that Elon Musk would be briefed on war plans. Pete Hegseth told reporters in the Oval Office today this, quote, "It was a great informal conversation. The rest of that reporting was fake. There were no war plans. There was no Chinese war plans. There was no secret plans," end quote.
I understand China well. I've been there many times. I've met with the senior leadership at many levels of China for many years. China has, well, really since for like half a century or so, maybe longer at this point, their policy has been to sort of reunite Taiwan with China. From this standpoint, it may be just analogous to like Hawaii or something like that, like an integral part of China that is arbitrarily not part of China.
First off, I became a billionaire in 24 hours. Bro, where do I sign up? I'll trade my ramen packets for stocks right now. This dude went from zero to Elon Musk without even stopping for lunch. The energy? Unmatched. The editing? Crispier than a fresh bag of Lay's. And the chaos? Absolutely beautiful. He had more random plot twists than a telenovela. But let's talk about that speed run to wealth. Man was flipping NFTs, stocks, side hustles, and probably selling air on the side like limited edition oxygen. My guy treated the economy like a video game cheat code. And the delivery? Hilarious. Like if Mr. Beast and a Wall Street bro had a baby who was raised on TikTok motivation clips and Red Bull. Real talk, though. It's satire gold. The commentary is sharp, the jokes land like a pro, and the pacing keeps you hooked like you're binge-watching a drama about money, memes, and manifesting your inner billionaire before bedtime. Anyway, I need to go pretend I'm rich for a bit. Now. Might start a dropshipping empire, or invest in emotional support NFTs. What did you think of it? According to an official DoD press release, the meeting focused on space and innovation. Sounds vague? That's government speak for. We're not telling you the spicy part, but insiders told Bloomberg that Starlink's role in Ukraine and SpaceX's military satellite capabilities were at the heart of the meeting. That's right. Elon's not just the meme king anymore. He's a key player in modern warfare. Let's not forget, Elon's Starlink has already played a critical role in keeping Ukraine's military connected after Russian forces targeted traditional comms. But then came the twist. Musk reportedly restricted Starlink's use over Crimea, preventing a Ukrainian surprise drone attack. His reason? He didn't want SpaceX to be responsible for escalating a war. That's kind of fair, right? But of course, that triggered a political firestorm. One senator even said, Elon Musk shouldn't be making foreign policy, to which Elon probably replied, then stop using my satellites to do it. Now here's where the finance world perks up. If SpaceX is getting deeper into the military-industrial complex, that's a game changer. For global defense, sure, but also for investors. Right now, SpaceX isn't public, but it's valued at over $180 billion. If it becomes a permanent fixture, in U.S. defense strategy, expect those valuations to skyrocket faster than a Falcon 9. Meanwhile, Tesla stock wobbled after the Pentagon meeting hit the news. Why? Because headlines love drama.
And we begin this morning with senior advisor to the president, Elon Musk, who is set to visit the Pentagon today. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth says it's, quote, an informal meeting about innovation, efficiencies, and smarter production. But last night, President Trump took to his social media platform to slam reports from the New York Times that Musk's visit would actually include a briefing on a potential war with China. The president called the story ridiculous, adding China won't even be mentioned or discussed. CBS News correspondent Natalie Brand is following this story from the White House this morning. Natalie, good morning to you. Tell us more about why Musk is visiting DoD HQ.
Good morning, Errol. Well, as you noted, the defense secretary on social media described this as an informal meeting on innovation, efficiencies, and production, not, he says, top secret war plans, going on to deny reporting by the New York Times. This follows a report that was published last night that Musk was scheduled to be briefed on U.S. military plans for any war that might break out with China. Those would be top secret military operational plans, the New York Times citing two U.S. officials. But hours after that report was published, the president took to social media saying China will not even be mentioned or discussed. And Musk, adding on to that statement by the president on X, said, quote, he looks forward to the prosecutions of those at the Pentagon who are leaking maliciously false information to the New York Times. He said,
That thing comes in like it's about to drop a conspiracy deeper than your ex's I've changed text. The pacing? Fast enough to keep your ADHD entertained, but not so fast you feel like you're getting yelled at by a finance professor on espresso and the voiceover. It's got that serious, let me tell you a secret, Wall Street doesn't want you to know vibe, like it's about to expose a billionaire's browser history or something. Dramatic tone? Check. Dramatic pause? Double check. It's like if your uncle who thinks he cracked the stock market after watching The Big Short made a video with actual facts. They throw big names around in those first minutes like they're tossing out free samples at Costco, BlackRock, JP Morgan, you name it. Every sentence is a mini cliffhanger like, but what they don't want you to know is, I half expected a jump scare, but honestly, it works. It's like financial storytelling, mixed with thriller movie trailer energy. Definitely hooks you in with a mix of I'm curious and am I about to buy gold bars and live off the grid? So yeah, solid start, entertaining and intense. If the stock market had a gossip channel, this would be it. You planning to make something in that style? Because that tone is fire for high retention stuff. Elon Musk meets with Pentagon. Is he too powerful? Screamed one outlet. Weird how they don't say that when Jeff Bezos launches rockets or Bill Gates funds mosquito experiments. Cue the outrage machine. Some politicians, mostly on the left, are raising concerns about private billionaires influencing military policy. Which is funny, because they were just fine when big tech companies were working with the FBI to adjust the algorithm. Now, Musk meets with the Pentagon, and suddenly it's like, he's a supervillain, lock up the rockets, Elon responded. To some of the outrage with, you guessed it, a meme. Classic Musk. But behind the humor there's a real issue. How much influence should tech moguls have in matters of war and peace? It didn't take long for the internet to lose its mind. Reddit threads lit up. TikToks popped up with titles like, Is Elon planning to replace the Air Force? And Elon Musk's Pentagon meeting, What They Don't Want You to Know. My personal favorite, One guy claimed Elon's developing mind control tech with DARPA to make us all buy Cybertrucks. Relax, Carl. But let's be honest, if Elon's working on something with the Pentagon, it's probably just advanced satellite defense, not telepathic Teslas. Probably. So why should you, the average investor or finance nerd, care? Simple. This isn't just tech news. It's power structure shifting news. Elon Musk is positioning himself and his companies at the intersection of government contracts, global security, and advanced infrastructure. That means potential multi-billion-dollar defense deals and huge implications for the stock market. Not to mention regulatory scrutiny that could impact Tesla, SpaceX, and even Twitter, X. So whether you're holding Tesla shares or just watching from the sidelines, this Pentagon visit wasn't just a photo op. It could be the start of a new chapter in who controls the future of tech and the battlefield. So, what do you think? Is Elon Musk turning into Iron Man? Or just making sure Starlink doesn't accidentally start World War III? Either way, this story is far from over. And you can bet we'll keep digging, meme reading, and satellite tracking every step of the way. Smash that like button like it's a Tesla windshield. Drop a comment with your favorite Elon conspiracy. And don't forget to subscribe to Trending Buzz channel for more daily hits of finance and investing news, drama included. Stay smart, stay curious, and maybe don't launch your own satellite just yet.